Welcome to Baja Yogi TV. My name is Alex, and today we'll be flowing through a cool down sequence. So grab what you need and let's get started. Let's begin in child's pose. Reach your arms out in front of you, open your knees a little bit wider than the hips, and then push your hips back into your heels. Reach forward through the fingers, and then lower your forehead to rest down to your mat. Take a few deep breaths here, in and out of your nose. So every inhale, I want you to reach through the fingertips, and with every exhale, push your hips back into your heels. This is a great space to be able to tune into the sound of your breath. So allow the sound of your breath to fill the space between the arms as they reach out in front of you. Deep breath in and out of your nose. On your next inhale, slowly begin to lift up your head and then walk it over to the right side. Find a slight twist, and on your exhale, fold forward. You'll begin to feel a nice stretch along the left side body. Reach through the fingers and still continue to push back with your hips, and then continue the breath in and out of your nose. On your next inhale, find a rise with the head. Walk it over to the opposite side. Find a nice deep side bend and exhale, fold. Send your breath into the right side body. Continue to breathe in and out of your nose. On your inhale, lift up with your head, return back to the center, and this time let's find a wider child's pose. So we can open the knees as wide as the mat, and then reach forward with the hands, continue to push back with the hips, reach forward through the fingertips. Make sure the fingertips are nice and grounded into your mat, and then lower down and continue the breath. But meanwhile, still maintaining the resistance as you push and pull away from the center. And then when you're ready, slowly begin to make your way up and find a tabletop position. Shoulders stack over wrists, hip points over the knees. We'll move straight into cat-cow. On your inhale, lower down through the belly, spread open across the chest, and then lift with the chin. And as you exhale, press the mat away from you so you find the arch in your back and begin to tuck the chin into your chest. Good. Inhale. Lower down for your cow pose. Exhale, find the arch in your back for your cat. Good, let's take 3 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Allow the breath to flow up and down the spine with each movement. Last one. Next, we thread the needle. Bring the right hand behind the left arm, and slowly begin to lower the right shoulder down to your mat, keeping a slight bend to the left elbow. Reach the right fingers through. Maybe you can lower down to the air or just the side of the head. Breathe deeply into the stretch along the upper back and into the twist as well. In and out of your nose. On your next inhale, slowly begin to unravel. Plant the right palm back down to the mat. Let's switch sides. Left hand behind the right arm, lower down to the left shoulder. Press through the right palm. Breathe into the upper back. On your next breath, slowly begin to unravel. Return to your tabletop position. Now we'll bring it down, belly to floor. So lower down. You can rest your palms on top of each other and rest your forehead down. And then bend up with the knees and find some windshield wipers. So legs go side to side. Take a few more. And then bring it back to center. Extend your legs back down to the mat. Plant the left palm underneath the left shoulder. Extend the right arm out to the right side. Find a lift with the left leg. And then find a twist. Open to the right side. Slowly return to the center. And then switch sides. Plant the right palm. Extend the left arm out. Lift with the right foot. Twist open to the left. Bring it back to the center. One more time on each side. Plant the left palm, extend the right arm out, lift with the left foot, open it up to the right side. Good. Bring it back to center. One more time on the opposite side. Plant the palm, extend the left arm, open up to the left. Good. Bring it back to center. Low cobra. Plant both palms underneath the shoulders. Wrap the shoulders in and the elbows in. Inhale, lift with the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck with the toes, push back and up. Take a few breaths here. And just as in child's pose, I want you to find the resistance here as well. So as you push through the fingers, press back to the hips. Press the tops of the thighs back. Find a lift with the stomach. Allow the head to hang heavy. Gaze down towards the navel or the kneecaps. Wrap the arms in. Spread the shoulder blades across the upper back. And breathe. Slowly lower your knees down to your mat and then swim your legs around and come down to a forward fold. So reach your legs around in front of you, extended, toes draw up and into the face. On your inhale, reach your arms up, exhale, lift, and fold forward. Wrap around the sides of the feet, or you can rest your palms to the tops of your shins, whatever works for you, or you can use a strap. Wrap the strap around the bottoms of your feet. But most importantly, we're finding a nice straight back as we reach length towards the toes and depth as we layer the body over the lower body. Nice deep breaths in and out of the nose. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, release. Janushirshasana, bend up with the right knee, open the right knee out to the right side. Connect the right foot into the left inner thigh. Find a little bit of resistance as your right foot presses into your left thigh, and then turn your torso to face over your left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Reach to grab to the bottom of the foot, or rest the palms alongside the shin or on top of the shin. Wherever you are, we're still focusing on the length and the depth of the posture as we reach towards the toes and then fold in to layer over the lower body. Make sure your hips are nice and square as we lean forward. Good. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Switch sides. Bend up at the left leg this time. Left foot is into the right inner thigh. Torso guides over your right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, release your left leg. Bend in at both legs. Connect the soles of your feet together, knees open out to the side. Interlace your fingers around the toes. Use the resistance of the feet pressing in together to lower the knees down even more for that nice deep stretch towards the groin. Option to stay here as you use the resistance to open up, or find a deeper stretch by folding forward. Lift out of your seat, exhale, fold forward. Now when you fold, same concept, inhale, length as we reach forward with the chest. Exhale, push back and down for depth. Slowly rise it up. Use the palms to draw the knees in and then lower down to your mat. Bend up at the knees, ground the feet about hip width distance. Bridge pose. Plant the palms alongside your hips. Root into your mat. So spread wide through the toes, root the feet in. And on your inhale, send your hip points up toward the ceiling. Breathe. Find that gentle internal rotation of the inner thighs. Stamp down through the feet. Keep the shoulders, head, and neck rooted. And breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Bring both thighs into the chest. Open up to cactus arms. So elbows in line with the shoulders, backs of the hands rest down to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Now on your exhale, lower both knees over to the right side. Inhale, knees to the center, and exhale over to your left. Inhale, knees to the center, and then we'll find an exhale into happy baby. So either you can bring the hands behind the thighs as you draw the tops of the thighs to frame the torso, or hands can come to the backs of the feet and then draw the knees down to frame the torso. Wherever you are, settle into your breaths in and out of your nose. Remember to keep this nice and active as you apply gentle pressure to the bottom of the feet to draw the knees down. Maybe you find a little rock side to side. And then return to center. Connect the soles of your feet together, lower the outer edges of your knees down to your mat, and then rest your hands to your inner thighs. Take 5 deep body breaths here, in and out of your nose. The end of your 5 breaths, use your hands to draw your knees together, release one leg at a time down to your mat, and settle in for a nice short Shavasana. Feet open out to the sides, palms face up. Soften your body, soften your face. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Settle in. Slowly begin to bring movement to your fingers, your toes, anywhere else that calls. You can find a little wiggle. And then take a deep stretch as you reach your arms overhead and stretch from head to toe. You can go ahead and curl it over to your side. And then gently press your way back up to a comfortable seat. Rest your hands down to your knees. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Deep breath in and out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I'll see you next time.